Hello everyone, welcome you once again to the computer online class. In today's video, we will be learning Unit 3 Digital Documentation, and this is my video number 2, Unit 3 Part 2. Children, today we will do the practical work in LibreOffice Writer. As I told you, you have to download the LibreOffice suite from the website LibreOffice www.libreoffice.org. I have downloaded this, and this application can run, this Office suite application can run in any of the operating system. As in my laptop, I am using Windows operating system, but the LibreOffice can run support on the window platform also. So when I click on window button, I will get, and again window all program, I will get the LibreOffice suite. When I click on LibreOffice, I will get the different applications available in LibreOffice suite. As I have to use one of the word processor, so for LibreOffice, the word processor is LibreOffice Writer. I will click on LibreOffice Writer. As I click on LibreOffice Writer, I will get the window. It is the same window you are getting in when you are using Microsoft Word. The names are more or less are same. Some little difference are there, like MS Word, you are having the ribbon over here, but here we are having menu bar. So just have a look of the screen once again. At the top of the window, at the top of the screen, it is a title bar. In that title bar, the name of the file comes. As I have not given any name, by default it is showing untitled, and you can see the application name LibreOffice Writer. Then after that title bar, there is a menu bar. It is called menu bar. MS Word, it is called ribbon, but it is called menu bar in the Writer. Menu bar is having the same menu like MS Word: file, edit, view, insert, and so on. Every menu bar is having sub menu. When you click on the menu, like file menu, when I click, I will get the sub menu of file menu. Then after the menu bar, there is a standard toolbar. This is called standard toolbar. When you take your mouse pointer on a icon, you will come to know this is which option or which tool. After the standard toolbar, there is a format toolbar. This format toolbar is used to format your text. And then you come to the right side, there is this is scroll bar. It's called vertical scroll bar. You can go up and down. If you are using a file which is having the like landscape, if you are using, you will get the horizontal toolbar also in the down. Now last, there is a status bar. Status bar shows which page in your file you are at, which page, and how many words and the characters you have typed in the file, and what is the page style, and which language you are using. Then in the right corner, you will get zoom. You can zoom in or zoom out. It will only change the appearance of the screen, and your text, the physical text, will not get affected. Only it is for the view purpose. So in this way, these are the main features of a writer screen. Let's start typing one report in word processor. So I will click on file menu. File menu, I will choose new because it is my new file. I am not editing any previous file, but I am making a new file. So I will click on the new. Then it will ask which file I want. I want text document because I have to type a report. And the shortcut to open a new file in a writer is Ctrl L. When I click over there, I will get the same screen. Then I start typing my report. I will type report, and I can use this tab to bring my report, the heading in between the page. you just remember, whenever you want to change your position, you have to use the mouse pointer. This eye you can see, it is a mouse, and this blinking one is a cursor. Then another heading is, subheading is field visit to an IT job fair. Again I have to bring this heading, subheading in the middle. So I will change the cursor position. I use my mouse pointer and then I will use the tab. This will bring the subheading also in the middle of the page. Once again I have to go to the next line, then I have to come to the last word, then enter is used, enter key is used for the next line. So now you can see where is the cursor is blinking, the new line, next line. I can start typing over here. We visited the IT job fair 2018 held at Kasturchand Park, Nagpur on 5th July. It was quite knowledgeable experience for us. We came to know about the various information of the IT sector. Now here you can see the knowledgeable spelling is wrong. Then what I will do, I will use my mouse pointer and will go to the first letter of the word. Then here you can see the my cursor position is on the K. Then I will use the right click of the mouse and it will show all the suggestion, possible suggestion. I will choose the correct one. Now it gets changed. Now there is a no spelling mistake, only Kasturchand, because this word is not saved in the computer dictionary. Here I want one space, so I will go to fair once again, see the position of the cursor and I will use enter. In this way I can put one extra line over here. Now this is my report. I want to save this. So again there are three ways to save your file. First, you go to file menu, use save, Control S. Then the computer will ask you the location where you want to save your file. So desktop, and here file name. You can give the name IT report, or you can give the name new IT report and just click on save. This is the first way to save your file. Another way is there, you can go to the standard toolbar and here is the third option is save. This you click, otherwise you can use the shortcut key Control S. So this is the way you can type and save your file. After saving, you can close your file. Again go to the file menu and choose close. Now you come to the desktop and here you can see your file is here, new IT report. Now students, I will tell you, if you want to use the same file again for the further correction or updation or any kind of formatting, what you should do, you have to click on the file menu. This time you have to choose open option. When you choose open, it will ask the location from where you want to get your file. So my location was desktop. After desktop, it will all the file in the folders exist in the desktop will come on the screen. So my file name was it was new IT report. Yeah, I want this file. Just double click over there. In the same file you will get on the screen. Now I have to make some of the correction, like I want this first sentence of the report in the next para also I want. So do remember, whenever you are making any correction or formatting or editing, first you have to select the text. You have to select the text. I simply double click. Double click means one full sentence will get selected. Then I will go, there are another option. I will go to the standard menu and just click on copy, and where I want to copy, I want to copy it here. Then again I will come to the new location, and this time I will choose paste. You can see the same line, the duplicate text came over here. This is copy and paste. Either you can use standard toolbar, otherwise you can use shortcut key. I will tell you. Now I have selected the text. Just click Ctrl C. When you click Ctrl C, come to the next line, new location, where you want to copy the same text, and then just press Ctrl V. You can see the same text came over here. So you can use shortcut key or you can use the standard toolbar. All the icons are there. Now I don't want this copy, so the recent correction I can use undo. Here undo is there in the standard toolbar. I press undo. You can see, if you press once again, all the correction whatever you have done, it simply gets erased in your file. If you want the same correction again, you can use redo. So these two are the very important tool for the editing, undo and redo. Now I want to save this file again. So again I can use the Ctrl S or the standard toolbar, this icon, or otherwise I can use the file submenu save. You can see when you save the file, the old file, after the correction it will not ask the location, because already we have decided the location in the file name. But children, if you want to save the file with another name, you can choose the option save as. Save as. Again I want the same file in a desktop, but this time I want the file with the new IT report 2. I have changed the file name and once again save it. Now we will close the file and see whether it's saved in the desktop or not. You can see new IT report and IT report 2, both files are there on your desktop. You can see the title bar. Now I have given the name to the file. Now the name is coming on the title bar, new IT report 2.odt. ODT is a by default extension for the writer file. ODT means open document text file. Now you have seen how to copy. I will show you how to cut and copy. The difference between the copy and paste and cut and paste is, copy and paste means the same document you will have the duplicate text in another location. Cut and paste means you are shifting the location of the text from one place to another. So I will select this text and simply use the cut. When I cut, you can see this text gets disappear, but don't worry, it is saved in the computer memory. Now this time you simply click on paste. You can see my text once again reached to the first line, the first para of your report. Now children, you can see it is the wrong place, so once again you select it, cut and come to the next line. Here you want, then you can change the location of your text. This is a new one. Now you can redo or undo. I don't want this correction. I will simply press undo button and you can see all the corrections is now undone. Now children, we will talk about the criteria, the selection criteria, how to select. As I told you, the cursor is a blinking vertical line and this eye is showing the mouse pointer. Mouse pointer will help you to change the position of the cursor. How to select? Now we will see the selection criteria. If you want to select a single word at a time, then you position the mouse pointer anywhere in the word and double click, then this single word gets selected. If you want to select the complete sentence at a time, then you have to go to the position the mouse anywhere in the sentence and this time you have to triple click. You can see the full sentence gets selected. If you want to a complete paragraph at a time, then this time you have to click the mouse 4 times. Now the complete paragraph you can select by clicking the mouse quickly 4 times. And full document, if you want to select, there is a Control plus A on the keyboard. If you click on Control plus A, you can see your whole document, whatever is there, how many pages are there, all together it gets selected by pressing Control A. Now let's see how to select the non-consecutive text, means the text which is not found continuously in a report. First you select any of the word like V, then hold the control key and click onto the another word. You can see in this way, whichever word I want, I simply I am pressing the control key continuously and using the mouse first the double click of the mouse, so I can choose, I can select the word whatever is required and I will use the copy and paste. So whatever words I have selected, I can copy in somewhere else, otherwise I can replace it or I can cut it from the text. This is the way you can choose a non-consecutive text. Now come to the vertical select. Now I don't want to select the full text or the entire line, I want this part of my text to be selected. Then I will go for this edit menu and that I will get the sub menu and that selection mode, and I want not standard, I want block area. Now the selection mode is block area. Now I use the shift key and arrow key to select my text up to here I want. Now you can see my text is selected in a vertical box. In writer it is possible to select the text in a vertical box. Now again I can use any of the tool, copy, and where I want to copy, I want to copy the whole text here. You can see the selected things come over here. We visited, the IT, job, knowledgeable, all these things come over here.